Hey, what's happening, Disney Readers? I'm Guy01, and welcome back to our Batman Arkham Knight walkthrough. In the last episode, we began really honing in on doing the Riddler stuff, going after Riddler trophies and solving riddles, and we started out on Miyagani Island. That's where we focused on, and we only got about maybe a third, 2/5 at most. Yeah, so I actually, this past week, went through and basically spent 2 hours going around the city interrogating as many Riddler informants as I could to unlock as many locations as I could. I did that for about 2 hours, and then I think I've gotten all the locations now, because I went through again recently, earlier today, and I couldn't find a single Riddler informant left. So I think I've got all the locations uncovered now, so hopefully this makes it easier to at least find them. Bleak Island, that's where we started. We started on Bleak Island. Miyagani's the other island. So yeah, we're going to finish with Bleak Island. And actually, first thing we're going to do, before we start going after like the other trophies and riddles, there was one last week that I had to look up how to do, and now I messed it up. I was like, because I knew you had to go to like a certain bridge to do it, and I think I've now found what bridge it actually is. I think it's this one here, because you have to, there's like a power winch that you have to use, and then it like activates something at the other end of the map, and you've got to race there before time runs out. I think this is the right one, so hopefully this works. Rawr. Yep, there's the winch. Out of the way! Alright, let's see if this is right. And we're off. Alright, come on, we can do this. Ah. Eject. Ah. Nailed it. First try. Mama drone. So yeah, that was the one that I was trying to figure out last week, where I kept going to like the end of the bridge on Bleak Island, but I gotta go all the way to Miyagani to do it. Which, again, I don't know if this number has anything to do with it, or if you just gotta find the right spot to start it. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, we can actually go and start looking for the other trophies and riddles. So we can start with this guy. The guy who's got the implanted bomb in him. So the big news this week is that the first official trailer for the Superman movie has come out, which showed off a lot more of the plot and the characters. I remember. Alright, shut up.
Come on, Detective. Come on. We both know you have more important things to do than save a rioting recidivist with a bomb in his brain. You're just sparing him a sudden violent death to spite me, aren't you? Definitely me.
There's a thing called morals and values.
Those thugs won't let me near. I should use the remote batarang to scan for Riddler's victim.
Alright, here we go. We're going stealth.
There's Riddler's victim.
Oh, I almost hit him. Alright, Alright, now where is the electrical current? Should be one. This is the hard part about these, is that now you gotta like find where, oh, there it is. Not the body. There's a few of these where like you almost have to kind of like backtrack in order to find like something to electrify the battering with. Is that him? Yeah. Come here, you.
You saved him. How heroic. Rick, perhaps this next victim will write you a thank you letter. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Again, morals. So probably the big thing to take away from the new Superman trailer was the first big thing about it, like the big plot point, was we get a good look at a scene in the movie where basically Superman agrees to do a interview with Lois Lane, once again confirming that Lois knows that Clark Kent is Superman, or at least finds out pretty early on. So he basically has this interview with Lois Lane where it gets pretty heated, like almost immediately, at least in the trailer it does. She basically grills him for, apparently at one point, Superman basically interjects or like intervenes himself into some kind of like military conflict, which then creates this whole like international like situation because the country that he, you know, went to and, you know, basically ended the war before it began, that country or whoever basically took it as America as a country intervening, and now there's this whole thing that technically Superman committed like an act of war, and now like the United States is basically like being blamed for like his interjection. People are like seeing it as Superman like acted on behalf of the United States, which Superman, you know, denies. He's like, no, I was acting on my own behalf. I was doing it because it was right to save people and all that. So it creates this like kind of, which I think is really interesting. If they're already like in the very first like movie in the new DCU, they're already like touching on like subject matters about like, you know, the morals and like the ethics of superheroes, like getting involved in like international affairs and who is in the right technically. I mean, it becomes a thing where it's like whoever, you know, whoever like, how do I word this? Whoever like the superhero or like wherever the superhero like originates from is basically always going to win because they have a superhero on their side pretty much. So it creates this really interesting, you know, moral dilemma about should superheroes get involved in, you know, like warfare and that kind of thing. Which again, I think is really interesting that they're already like touching on that kind of subject matter in the very first, you know, movie in the new DCU. Ah, crap. Oh, no. Alright, I have to... Oop, it just started raining all of a sudden. I heard a tornado, it's possible a tornado might be coming through, so hopefully I don't lose power during this. Hopefully the Batmobile is able to unstick itself. There it is. And another tiger, or not tiger, another militia thing. I've been watching too much Arkham City stuff recently. I'm now like I'm in Arkham City mode, so I'm thinking like tiger, goons, and the militia and all, confusing that with the militia. I'm aware. Oh, wrong spot. So yeah, it's like, that's a really interesting thing that they're already like touching on like ethics of superheroes already, which I think is a really interesting direction to take it.
Somewhere nearby is a cruel cruel, vicious thug with a microbomb rammed right where his sense of refinement should be. Microbomb. But why am I even telling you? We both know there's no point in rescuing people like him. People like him.
Where is he? Looks like there's only one guy. Is it him?
There he is.
Yeah. I think we accidentally, like, because we ran through here with the Batmobile, all the other thugs ran away, so the only one who's left is the guy part of the mission. Okay, I completely missed that one, but yeah, let me do it.
Ha! This proves nothing. Not until you save them all. Save them all.
Alright. Next stop. Let's see. Bat uses these inside building. Okay, so that's Langstrom's stuff. So we can go ahead and do that real quick. We have to go back to Man-Bat's laboratory. So then, of course, the next thing you see in the trailer, you know, throughout all this is we see that Superman at one point gets arrested. We assume because of what he did and basically, you know, taking international law into his own hands in a sense, and basically acting almost like a private militia. I mean, that would technically make him what, a international terrorist if he goes to another country and then, you know, goes after their army or their military, or I don't know, what would you call that? Just like an independent militant? I don't know even know if that's a word. And then the dramatic music starts once again. You know, people always talk about how Arkham Asylum had the best atmosphere, and the best environment, and how it really freaked you out.
A bat uses these to see at night. The dots didn't work and his cure caused a fright.
Forever, my love. Was that there the last time we were here? Because I don't remember that. Also, the wife's body's now missing. Because I remember there was an Easter egg, because I mentioned this before, if you play this game on Halloween, you can trigger the Man-Bat jump scare again, and then it basically, when you trigger it again, it removes Kirk from GCPD, the lockup. He basically disappears from his cell. There's ears. But then there was also a theory that the second that actually wasn't Kirk who escaped, it was the wife. I really don't remember that being here the first time. And the wife's body's gone. Now I think the explanation for the wife's body being gone is because we told Cash or someone at the GCPD about the body, and they came and removed it. And that's why it's no longer here, because, yeah, there's the camera. So the body would have been, right here. Ooh, freaky. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, people always talk about how great Arkham Asylum's environment is and how it's the best atmosphere of the games. I think Arkham Knight can give it a run for its money, especially, in these kind of scenes where it's, the broken down or run down area where you know something bad happened, and you kind of just by looking at the environment, you kind of piece together what happened. I mean, you see the claw marks there on the floor, got the claw marks on the table, and then of course you watch the video, which is no longer playing. I also just noticed that. I think that TV. Okay, now I know for sure something happened since we left, because that TV was on and it was playing the recording of like what happened, Kirk transforming and killing his wife, like on repeat. So something definitely happened here since we left. The wife's body's missing, this TV got ripped off the wall and broken, and someone wrote "Forever My Love" in what we assume is blood. So maybe there's a second bat creature out there. Ooh, who knows? Get me out of here. Because I remember also hearing something about that, like I saw something like on a YouTube short that there's a theory that the wife survived, or that the wife also became a bat creature, which I'm not sure why she would become, because she would have had to take the treatment in order for that to happen. So I don't know why she would have taken the treatment. She didn't need it. Especially after she saw, you know, what it did to her husband. I don't think she'd take that risk to take it. Trust me, after this I'll be taking a long time off. Oh, someone's shooting. Alright, next trophy. I laugh. Anyway, going back to the Superman trailer, so the three big main things that we saw in this trailer were the interview between Superman and Lois, Superman getting arrested, and then we see Lex Luthor breaking into the Fortress of Solitude and having all of the like Kryptonian robots destroyed, which is something that we've seen in like all the teasers up to this point. That shot of like Superman holding the hand of one of the Kryptonian robots. Oh, I'm not gonna make it, am I? Oh, just barely. Okay, so this is what I was referring to before last week. I thought it was like the shark from like Arkham City, but no, this is Killer Croc, I believe. Yeah, because someone's been living here. Oh, hello. Bone strip bear beneath a warning light. Pay heed to your fears, not to feel his bite. Yeah, so there's the skeleton. What? It's not this? I mean, there's fish. It's gotta be referring to the skeleton, right? I mean, bone strip bear? Candles. Just random sticky notes. Oh. Well, there you go. There's the bones. Subject out of view. What? Yeah, how did I miss that? What? They're bones. Subject. Oh, for crying out loud. No subject detected. I hate you. Subject out of view. Why? There we go. Cargo. Okay. Then there's also a trophy here somewhere. through the top. Oh, there it is. Haha. Man, this game still looks incredible. 10 years. 10 years old this game is now. Man. So yeah, the Superman trailer, that was the big thing that came out this week. But then, in addition to that, another trailer that came out this week was the first trailer for Ironheart. Yeah, remember that show? The show that's coming out later this month that Marvel and Disney have done like exactly zero press and like hype for? And that a lot of people thought was actually canceled, and they just never announced it because of how little like was being announced. Well, the first trailer came out for it, and it looks meh, fine. But it's like, yeah, what's the deal, Marvel? I mean, remember, Ironheart's gonna end up being like a big part of, you know, the MCU. At least we assume she was gonna be. I mean, she's supposed to be like the new Iron Man, right?
Congratulations. You found one of the easy ones. Congratulations.
Can you call me a dunce? You're a dunce. I mean, she is supposed to be like a part of the new Avengers. And when I say new Avengers, I don't mean like Thunderbolt's new Avengers. I mean like the new version of the Avengers of, you know, Sam Wilson and all them. And they've like done nothing with her.
Who chooses to dress like a bat unless you got a few screws loose?
Whoop. So yeah, that was something. We'll have to see how that show ends up being. People are already like, they have like no feelings towards it. They're like, I don't even care for this, and like people don't even like care about it enough to be like, to say they don't like it or like they don't think they're gonna like it. It's like, because there's nothing to it really. I mean, Marvel seems like to not even care for it, which is not a good sign.
Come on, let's get over there.
No, you stay right there. Alright, we're burning through these again. I said that last week and then we hit a dead end. Hopefully we've got them all, you know, all the locations found so we can actually, you know, get them all. Because like I said before, I haven't found a single Riddler informant the last few hours I've been playing this. So I think that means I've gotten everything. Is it underneath? No? Oh. On the other side. Oop. Aha. Now how'd you get this one in here? That's impressive. Unless it was already on the ground when he put it in. Alright. Next stop. And then we've got all the ones in the studio. Ugh. I think there's quite a few in there if I remember. Whoop. Up we go. And speaking of Thunderbolts, I actually saw Thunderbolts last week, last Friday after I filmed the video last week. Alright, one of these. I hate these. Ooh, okay. We got him. Why are you watching me? Yeah, so there's one like this that's by The Orphanage, which is the only one that I have not done ever. That's the one that's keeping me from completing this game on my PS4. Because, like, something with it's like... Because you have to do, like, a missile barrage with the Batmobile to do it. And I'm not able... For some reason, like, the command to do it never gets triggered. I don't know why. But it's because of that, like, I'm literally not able to finish the game on my PS4. And that's, like... My PS4 one, that's the one that has like a bunch of the DLC on it. I was like, oh man. Because this one I don't have any of the DLC for. This is just the standard like online copy. Which I really don't like getting games online. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but I'm a physical media person. I prefer having a physical copy of something. Especially video games, because of, you know, stuff that's been going on recently where, you know, when you buy a game online, you have nothing... How do I explain this? It's a weird thing, because of the way, like, online copies work, because even when you, like, buy something... What game was it? It was either a game or a company that like really got people upset recently, where it was either the developer or like the company, you know, that the console, where they basically removed the game from their online store. But when they did that, they also deleted the game from like people's, like, if they downloaded the game, it got removed from their console. But they didn't get their money back. So it's like, you buy the game, and then the developer or like the company that, you know, the console you downloaded it on can literally take it away from you without permission, without warning. They can just take the game away and then not, you know, give you your money back that you spent on it. And also the thing with, you know, digital media, which is another reason I don't... another reason I don't like digital media and I prefer physical is, with digital media, you have to have an account, and you also have to have the console that's, like, tied to that account. Eddie, shut up, I'm trying to talk. So, like, say, like, this game, I have a digital copy of Arkham Knight. If something were to happen to my account, or, like, I lose, like, access to my email, or, you know, something like that happens, or whatever, or, like, my Xbox account or whatever gets hacked, or whatever, or something happens where I lose access to my account, I lose the game, and I have no way to access it. I bought it, I paid money for it, but then I can lose it very easily. Whereas, you know, it's the same thing with, like, movies. Like, I always prefer getting physical copies of games, you know, DVDs, that kind of thing, over streaming services, because with a streaming service, one, you have to pay, you know, monthly fees or consistent fees just to keep, you know, maintain access to this stuff. And then also, you know, with streaming services like Netflix, stuff comes and goes off of Netflix all the time. So, like, you pay for a Netflix account to get access to these movies, but you may only have access for them for a few months, then they disappear. And again, with something like Netflix has thousands and thousands of movies and TV shows and movies. You maybe only watch like 30 of them. You know what I mean? Like, most people don't watch like the majority of the stuff on a like streaming service. They get the streaming service because they want to watch a few shows or movies. Like Disney Plus is a good example. Like, I know people who only have Disney Plus because they want to watch all the Star Wars and Marvel movies. You know, which leaves out the hundreds of other things that, you know, they don't care for, but, you know, they're getting because they're technically paying for, because they're, you know, paying for Disney Plus. And once again, it's repeated fees, whereas physical media, it's a one-time fee. So you're paying like however much. I don't even know how much Netflix is anymore. But, you know, and those prices keep going up too. So you're constantly paying an increasing amount just to have access to stuff when you don't even really want most of it. But anyway, like I was saying before, yeah, I forget how I even got to this point. I was talking about my PS4 copy, which is a physical copy of this game. It has all the DLC on it. Yeah, that's just the kind of person I am. I always prefer physical media because with physical media, when you buy it, you own it. And that's where that whole thing of people saying, like, if buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. That whole argument that's become more popular and like a more common phrase in recent years. I think partly because of that whole thing with like people basically having a game taken from them without their permission and without notice. Because that's just like, that's not a cool thing to do. I mean, that is stealing. You take something that someone bought without their consent, with no, you know, intention of returning it, or, you know, giving them something of equal value in return. Oh, hello. I swear, if those things like turned around, that would have been like terrifying. Is this a riddle? No, they're just scarecrows. Alright. Another breakable object. No, no. Ah.
There are riddles to be solved on Guy01, Batman, which is named for the tribe who lived in Gotham in pre-colonial times. They worshipped weapons, you know. Idiots.
Whoop. But yeah, so I saw Thunderbolts last week, and I liked it. I really liked it. It was really good. The action was fun. All the characters were very entertaining. I now get why people were so like upset about Taskmaster, because yeah, dang. If you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it, but yeah, I mean, what's the point of even having her in the movie if you're just gonna do that? I mean, dang. And it's such a shame because like Taskmaster is such an interesting character, but it's very obvious that Marvel just didn't know what they wanted to do. There we go. Okay, so you just can't go all the way with it. Because if you pull back too far, it just does the loop. Give me that.
I liked Batman's old car. You know, it had a kind of retro classic car thing going on. Didn't turn into a freaking tank either.
What's wrong with this one? Alright, I believe that's... Let's get this first. Overgrown, abandoned, inmates set free. Okay, so this is just Arkham Asylum. Which I don't need to be in the Batmobile for that. This is literally, you just look out at the piers. It's basically the exact same riddle from Arkham City. Look out, can you see where the madness began?
Good night to be a firefighter. And a good night for most things.
So, I believe that's Asylum right there.
Another riddle
Yep.
solved, detective. No. You may keep the trophy.
Okay, so that's Arkham City, or not Arkham City, Arkham Asylum. So in Arkham City, you know, you basically have this exact same riddle. You do the same thing. You look out, take a picture of it. Now in Arkham City, yeah, you were basically right here at the Sinus Industry. So this is like the industrial area, the Falcone shipping yard, and like the steel mill. So this was basically Joker's base in Arkham City, I believe. Because if this is supposed to be the same shipping yard, like the Falcone shipping yard from Arkham City, then the steel mill should be basically where GCPD is. So I get the feeling this is a different area. This is not the Arkham City location, I assume, because yeah, unless they like remodel GCPD, but that wouldn't make sense either, because GCPD, if you were like looking at the Arkham City map, GCPD was kind of in line with Falcone shipping yard, but it was like GCPD would have been there, Falcone shipping yard would have been right here where I'm at, but then Arkham Asylum would have been out basically where the theater is. It would have been out in that direction, which is now like the next, like the mainland. And of course, you know, Wayne Tower is so much closer now than it was in Arkham City. So yeah, this is definitely a different area. So I think that would mean Arkham City would have been there? Because when you're in Arkham City, you know, you're looking down at the map like this. Imagine this is the Arkham City map. Arkham Asylum's out here, which is where it is here, right? Yeah. So Arkham City, this is where, like, again, imagine this is Arkham City map. GCPD would have been right here. And then the Falcone shipping yard would have been here, the steel mill, all that. The museum would be here somewhere. Courthouse here. Ace Chemicals would have been in like the middle, somewhere like here. Wonder Tower would have been here. So yeah, this is definitely a different location. This is not Arkham City. But which then raises this question where Arkham City would be. So it has to be like, because Arkham City was west of Asylum, so I guess that means Arkham City was either here, like that location right up there, or it would have been here. The geography of these games is very confusing. Okay. Back to riddles. Sorry, like I said, I've been watching a lot of Arkham City stuff recently, so my mind's on Arkham City. I will say, though, the one thing I had about Thunderbolts, and again, I won't get into specifics in case you haven't seen it, I don't know really how I feel about the ending. And I don't mean like the ending battle. Like, the ending fight scene is great. And I think it's like a very well done and impactful scene. Someone's trying to sneak up on me. Alright, does he have to like... Whoop. Oh, is this like a... Okay, hold on. I think this is like you gotta step on both without touching the ground in between. No, it's gotta have... Oh. Yeah, I get it. Okay, hold on. voice... Where's my voice synthesizer? There it is.
3751945 and 4. Oh, is this thing on?
Alright, is he able to sip on both?
Calculating pi to 10 trillion digits.
No, I have to sip on the other one. Okay.
That sort of intellectual.
Yeah. We get it. You're smart.
How are you doing this? Those robots are unhackable. I make sure of it.
Not so smart now, are you? Alright, what's this one? I think this is one you just like rotate the tower. Oh, wait, you do it with the Batmobile, that's right. Right, come here. Okay, hold on. So I have to, like... I think I have to be out of it. Yeah. Nope, didn't even do that. Dang it. Nope, stop it. Now I'm just hitting buttons. Alright. Come out? I have to think about it now. Nope. Come on. There we go. And then one more. Oh, dang it. Oh wait, is it already open? There we go. I did that like the worst way possible. Alright. I think we've got like 2 more outside. No, 3 more. One of them's right by an AR challenge. Which I have not done any of those. And so I'm at like 0% with those, and I don't know if like those are something you have to do in order to get like 100% completion. Oh, I gotta do this thing. Because like story, I mean, we're at like 96% overall in like the game file, which is the same thing from like my story's like completion rate or percentage. We're gonna go off, aren't we? Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, I made it. Alright, we're doing this again. If I had planned this out better, I would have done this immediately after getting the other trophy up here. And off we go. Oh, jeez, I hit the right trigger to go. Oops. Okay. Oh, there we go. I was trying to get it to show up before I went down, in case I was going in the wrong direction. Do I just follow the arrows? Or is that just going to take me back to the start? Yeah, I think that was just going to take me back to the start. A lot of question marks.
I wonder if Commissioner Gordon will stick around now his bad buddy's not a
Oh, there we go. Now they're showing up again.
If we don't find something soon, I'm punching you in the face.
Come on. What's up? This is like the annoying thing about these. They can be like very like picky when they like show up. Come on.
It's my turn to watch the kids tomorrow.
Do I need to be farther away? Because if you miss one, you lose like the trail. There we go. We're back on. Oh, hey, look at that. There it is. And gimme. Alright. Next. Wait. It says there's someone there. Is that because I didn't let it finish, like, showing everything? No, it still says there's one there. Okay. That's odd. But anyway, like I was saying about Thunderbolts earlier, yeah, the ending. Again, the final battle I actually didn't mind at all. I really liked the final battle, and I really liked the direction they took that whole theme. And that was actually, it was a very, very powerful way of like demonstrating that theme, and the way they did it in the means of like a fight scene was incredibly creative, and very emotionally like profound. It was very well done in that regard. My issue is actually with, again, not the final battle, but the resolution after the final battle. It just seemed very quick. Like, it seemed like everything kind of resolved itself very quickly, and I just feel like it should not everything should have been wrapped up as, like, easily as it did. Now, granted, they kind of point out how quickly that, that whole change happened and how that happened and all that. But yeah, that's like the one thing about that movie that kind of sticks out to me is just how quickly the resolution happened. Okay, where am I going? Not down here. It says it's like underground, it looks like. Do I have to go back to that tunnel I was in? Hit me! There we go. There's the tunnel. Whoa, hello. Mind your head. Oh, Rev. Actually, I'm taking this. Yeah, I think I know this one. Maybe. Ah. I know what eventually happens here, like... Okay, hold on. Okay, nothing there. You're supposed to get out, eventually. I wonder... Because you're supposed to get out, and then, like, the shield turns back on, and then you gotta use the remote control. The remote control Batmobile in order to turn it off. Oh, what am I stuck on? What do you mean I'm not standing near a road? Okay, I thought I knew this one. Oh wait, hold on. I think I messed something up here. I think I got the Batmobile in here too early. Am I supposed to, like, do something with, like, a train? Like, am I supposed to, like, bring a train in here? Ow. Mind your head. Yep. I'm just like moving in a bit more every time and just pulling. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, now I got it. So I hit B. Hit B. Now I remember. Okay, so hit B, do that, jump out, line perch. Now we gotta wait for that. Now we can destroy these. There we go. Yeah, that. And we went over. I don't know what you guys saw, what you guys didn't see. Oops. I meant to cut so it wouldn't do that, but then I figured it out, so I got distracted. Alright, I think that's it for the exterior stuff. Now we actually got to go into Panessa Studios, right? Yep. Oh boy. But I think that's like the only... That and the GCPD, which... Okay, that's another thing I figured out. Remember that mercenary riddle that we found? And I kept saying, like, it has to be Deathstroke, right? Like, who else could it be? Well, it is Deathstroke, but you're not supposed to scan him, you're supposed to scan a picture of him. So, sure.
Open.
and I believe this will be the first time we see Red Hood's like symbol. Because the last time we were in here, we saw Scarecrow's like symbol, like the Scarecrow face, telling us that he had abducted Tim. So there should be like a giant, yep, giant Red Hood symbol. All right. All right, so these are, got 2 riddles here, or 2 trophies. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, we gotta get a battering in there somehow. I don't think it's gonna be able to fit through the gap, is it? Nope. Okay, so there's something, looks like upstairs. Yeah, there's an upstairs area. What? Nope. Oh, jeez. Not enough to a good start, guys. Go through here. There we go. Hey, look at that, Flying Graysons. Weird that, you know, that Dick would have that up here. Are you kidding me? Wait, hold on. Am I supposed to electrify first? Alright. Ah, dang it. Ow. Ah. Get back here. Oh, crap. Let's try that again. What? It didn't take. Hey. Give me your spark. There we go. Oh, your turn. There we go. Jeez. Again, I said this multiple times throughout the series, but Batman should really be concerned at how Riddler gets into some of these places. Like, he's gone into the Batcave at Arkham Asylum, he's gone into, like, his home base here. He somehow got stuff in, like, Wonder City, in Arkham City. Oh boy. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Normal battering would have worked just fine, buddy. Quarantine cells. Man, Batman, we need to call Alfred. This place is a wreck. Alright. Keep going. Something in this room. I mean, you even got robots in here. Batman, how'd you let him do this? Oh, fair multi takedown. Okay. I was gonna say, do I just bust through the wall? there's like there's a timer for how fast you gotta do it. Riddler robot. Alright, what's next? Alright, got 2 things dead ahead. Something breakable. Yep. Oh, Harley Quinn box. Alright. Oh wait. Oh. Okay, well, I get it. You gotta step on the pads as it spins. Is it gonna keep going or is it gonna stop? What? Hold on. Bat. Dumb as a bat. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Something light up when I did that? No. Okay, so there's an order here that I'm getting wrong. Okay, hold on. Is there a clue to like the order? Oh, there it is. Bat. Okay, I get it now. So okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, so B. Do I still have to like stand on it? Is it like a pressure pad? Do I have to stop it? Wait. Okay, so something lit up when I did that. Okay, stop. I'm just watching that thing like spin over and over. Okay. I hit stop. Okay, there we go. So I do have to stop it. Okay, so yeah, reset. B. Fire. A. Fire. Alright, now we gotta run. Run, run, run. Get ready. And stop. Right? What? 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 Dumb as a bat. Exit. Okay. Alright, stop. I'm gonna run over here. Get reset. Wait, is the integrate? Oh, jeez. I hate these kinds. Because, like, it's not exactly clear what you're supposed to be doing, really. Okay, let's try this. Stop. Okay, we're good. Keep going. Stop. Okay. Good. Oh. Nope. Stop. I get it. If we cross that, it resets. Right? Got it. Okay, yeah, so whenever you cross that, it resets it. Okay.
A fluke, Detective. A very palpable fluke.
Character showcase of young Joker. I don't remember that one. Is that like Killing Joke Joker? Or just Asylum Joker before he got all screwed up? Alright, stage A. We'll just go through all the stages. The box. I was already on it. No, great. Again, Batman, you gotta really up your security. How is he getting in here? How is he getting all this stuff in? Ooh, and X marks the spot. Hooray! Gimme. Oh. Alright. Anything else here? Nope.
A visual artist with burning ambition. Prove he made movies before his ignition.
Oh. Do we just have to hit the green ones? Oh, I get it. You gotta make them all green. Ecstatic. Let's make them all green, right? Or do we have to make them all a different color? I didn't mean to hit that one. Make them all yellow, I guess. Make them all blue. Or red. Do we just have to go through and do this for all the colors? I'm about to fall off this thing. Okay, now make them all blue? Or did I already do that? I don't even remember what all I've done now. Okay, I'm lost. Yellow, green, green, yellow? I don't know what this is supposed to be. Oh wait, the wires go to something. Blue, green, red, yellow. There we go. And here's the Inferno. Subject to view. What is this supposed to be? Burn notice. They're the best. Oh, was this like... Is this Firefly? Yeah, blow up that Jack-in-the-Box right next to a box of pyrotechnics. Great idea. Right, blue, green, red, yellow. I should have known there was something to go off of. Blue. Green. Red. Yellow. 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 There we go. Albert King. Two more here. Man, this place is huge. Once again, Batman, I don't know how you let this keep happening. You really should be really concerned about how he's been able to get all this stuff in here. Oh. Modified by overload can be overloaded with electrical charge. Oh, there it is. I was like, what did that do? Twin Rattler drone. Okay, I think it's just these two. Come here, you. Sweet. Movie sets. Alright, so I believe that's stage A done. Watch the sign. There's the shrine. I think we've already got him. Alright, stage B. Always gotta check these hallways. I heard a check in the box. One hostile detected. Where? Alright, what we got here? A few trophies. Dang. I'm peeking around the corners because I'm not sure if there's like another sentry gun somewhere. Alright, we gotta get in there somehow. And I found our way in. That was easy. I hate these. Can be iced over using the freeze blast. I don't have a freeze blast. Am I missing something that we don't have that gadget yet? Are we supposed to break that out of Mr. Freeze's thing? Because I've noticed there's a few times where like those like open like gas things are open, or like there's something like to do with them. Oop. Hold on. Oh, other one. Ooh-ah. Ooh. Aha. Alright, got another trophy. Another box. Roots. And another box. Something in here. Nope. Something over here. Probably something like in this office area where Tim got attacked. That's just a light. Okay. Up here. Whoa. Okay. What did I knock over? Okay, I'm definitely missing a gadget. Right? I mean, this space has been open this whole series, but now I'm like actually like needing it. Yeah, there's definitely okay. I'm gonna have to figure out how to where that gadget is. Then we'll come back and do these. But I think this one's pretty straightforward. You just need the right gadget for it. Because I got pretty far in this game and I was like, I noticed about like halfway through that I was like, I should have like a freeze weapon. Why don't I have one of those? Like something. But I couldn't remember if like that was like in the game or not, because I'm not like the person who uses gadgets all the time. Like, probably the only time I would have used it was, you know. Oh. South the mines. Good thing I got that upgrade. Slide. Big hand. Python drone. Alright. So there's at least 2 in here that I can't get because I don't have the freeze tech. I guess Batman lost it in the year since Arkham City happened. Oh, hey, there's one. Need a hacking device. Turn the fan off. I mean, I'm sure there's a button on it. Imperfect. No, that's not right. Impeller? I don't even know what that means. Oh, was that the only one? Okay, one more to my right. Thought I saw something. Oh wait, no, that's the one I can't get. So there's another one then over here. Oh. Oh, okay, I think I get it. We're supposed to put explosive gel here. Did that work? I'm gonna put another one just to be safe. Oh. Okay, so I gotta like be quick with it. Oh, dang it. I hit it. Can I still just detonate it? Nope. Okay, hold on. Let me size this up. I think I'm supposed to do it like on the side. I know I hit the button to like switch over to the next gadget, but it didn't accept it. Nope, Batman. Okay. So use this to go up, then switch to this. No? Okay, hold on. Yeah, definitely that one. So what? Am I supposed to like ride this thing? Wrong one. Or am I supposed? Oh, I'm supposed to put it on the weight. Yeah, because that actually passes in front of it. Well, I had the right idea. Alright. Okay. I hit the wrong one. Dang it. Did I? Oh my god, I keep hitting the wrong one. RB. There we go. Cry out loud, that took way too many attempts.
Congratulations, Detective. 100 riddles solved. Fittingly, it took you a century, too.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it definitely took longer than it should have, and we're not even done yet because we got to come back once we get some more gear. And stage C. Is there anything in the hallway before I go too far in? Doesn't look like it. I mean, there's something like dead ahead. And something else we need, freeze tech for. Okay, I should have... How did I get this far in the game before realizing that there's a whole gadget missing? Oh, are you kidding me? This is like just like a get the order correct. Is there any like hint of what it's the order's supposed to be? Oh wait, is it like? Oh, it's the stages of life. I get it. Or mystified. It's gotta be this, right? Dang it. There we go. Yeah, blow up this wall. I swear, the majority of these gadgets never get actually like used in the actual like story mode or gameplay, like normal gameplay, as much as they do here. Oh great, we gotta send a remote control battering through this. These are another ones that I hate. Right, one more. Charge! Hooray! Give me that. Now where's this check in the box? There it is. Evacuation. Sweet. Yeah, I know this video is going long, guys. I know. This one always goes long. These kinds, I mean. What's on here? Right, there's a breakable object here somewhere. Saw that on the map. It's in there. How do we get in there? Is there another? Oh, yeah. We're supposed to go through the not the floor grate, but like the, what do you call it? What do you call these? The wall grates or whatever. The air ducts. That's what I was trying to say. Arthur Brown's price change. Just like their version of Price is Right. Alright, I believe this is like a memory one, which, again, I hate these two. I think this is actually the one where I actually had to like write down what it was.
Batman, time I went easy on you. This next riddle has been calibrated to offer a challenge comparable to a popular child's game. Well, I call it Riddler's Head. The rules are simple. Hit the switches that match colors you see in the order in which you see them. Easy. Enjoy.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be real easy. Red, blue, yellow, green. I didn't mean to use this. Red. Oh.
Batman, you have impressed me. You can read.
Okay, now I get it.
Ask you to, did I?
Okay. Dang it. Okay. Okay, now I got it. I get it. Blue, green, red, yellow. Blue, green, red, yellow.
So, you figured it out.
Oh boy.
Don't celebrate just yet. It gets harder from here.
I know. Alright, so we're going off the colors, not the actual words. Okay. Yellow, green, blue, blue, yellow, red. Yellow, green, blue, blue, yellow, red.
Wonderful.
Oh,
We've
jeez.
established that you have a functional short-term memory. The real test begins. Real.
Oh god, okay, here we go. Green, blue, yellow, red, blue, red, yellow, green. No, god. Okay, hold on, I might have to write this down. Green, blue, yellow, green, blue, yellow, red, red, green, blue, red, blue, red, green. No, god dang it. I already screwed it up. Oh boy. I don't even remember what it started with anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like write this down. And this is what I had to do last time. I think last time I actually like used my phone and like I filmed the screen. I'm just gonna like write it down this time. Alright.
Come on, Batman. I can do this while reciting pi to 200,000 places. Backwards.
Alright. Come on, show me. Green, blue, yellow, red, blue, red, yellow, green. I don't even know if I got them all. I kept looking like up and down. Green, blue, yellow, red, blue, red, yellow, green.
You think you've won, Batman, but every riddle whittles away at your pitiful brain cell supply. I am puzzling you into oblivion. Here's your reward. Reward.
Yeah, that one my memory is not good enough to do that like legit. I have to write it down. And then this one's just like we gotta stop them all like on the same color. Right? Or is it? Oh, crap. Nope, dang it, stop it. Hooray! Give me that. Wait, so where's the other one? Ooh, character showcase unlocked. Jason Todd. So wait. Oh no, this one. Oh, I see it. So, I don't know if you guys saw it. That thing turns off whenever we're looking at it. And then we need it on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I think this was one where I remember I got stuck on this one. And I had to like look it up. And then it was like super easy after I looked it up. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta go through it. Because it knows if you're looking at it. Somehow. Not sure how that technology works. Henry Adams. Alright, I think... Yeah, the only ones left are the ones that we need the freeze tech to do. Sweet! So I'm just gonna head back to the... I'm gonna head back to GCPD in order to get the riddle there. And then maybe find the Mr. Freeze gadget. And I might do those in my off time. I don't know if I'll do those on video. I mean, those will be quick, because it looks like from the looks of it, it's pretty straightforward. You just need to turn the gas off or block it with the freeze gadget. There's nothing else in here, huh? Yeah, just those three. Got that one already. And then a calling card from a new ally. Funny how he doesn't even like acknowledge it. It's just there. And back to GCPD.
So who's controlling the militia now that the knight's gone?
No one now. It was Deathstroke, but I took care of him. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to mention, in Marvel news, it was recently announced that Jessica Jones will be returning in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Same actress from the Jessica Jones show, The Defenders. So she'll be coming back. So it's nice to know that they're trying to bring back those characters, so maybe it'll be nice to see Iron Fist and Luke Cage from The Defenders also come back. That'd be nice. Also, we got a better look at Daredevil's new black suit that he'll be wearing throughout Season 2 of Born Again. And from the looks of it, what we've seen, it looks like what he did was he painted his normal red suit black, and over the course of the story, the black is going to gradually get chipped off and fade away, giving him like a worn, torn look.
This is best when bats need killing. A mercenary's file should receive top billing.
Well, we finally figured out this one. Took way too long, though. Yeah, we're supposed to scan the picture, so I guess scanning the real thing isn't good enough. He specifically wants us to scan the picture. Contingency. How you doing, McAllister?
I guess things are going to get pretty crazy for you now that everyone knows who you are. If you need any help keeping the press off your back, just let us know.
Thanks. Alright, let's go see if we can find this freeze tech. Excuse me, come through. I need to steal something else.
One freeze ray, used by Mr. Freeze, a.k.a. Victor Freeze. We, had to stop playing with this after the commissioner caught us making ice cream. Freeze has kept quiet since leaving Arkham City. Maybe Batman finally talked some sense into him.
Well, I'm glad if that's the case, but it'd have been nice if you had left me something. Okay, so where's the gadget? I don't think it's like something you have to unlock, right? Yeah, it looks like, you see right here, I think this is supposed to be like all the free stuff, but we don't even have it, so we can't use it. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out in my free time. This video's gone on long enough. But we've basically got all of Bleak Island done. The only ones we don't have are the ones we need the freeze grenade to do, which that can be done in like 5 minutes once I know where to look for it. But yeah, that does it for this week's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below what your guys' thoughts on the new Superman trailer were, as well as your thoughts on Marvel basically just kind of throwing Ironheart out there without really promoting it at all, which is kind of, you know, must be disappointing for the actress. I mean, she's basically taking over the role of Iron Man in the MCU, more or less. And then Marvel is basically showing that they have no faith in her either. The fans don't want her, and Marvel realizes that, and they're not even, like, trying, it seems like, so we'll have to see how that all works out. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I make it this other time. Stay tuned for next week's episode of our Batman Arkham Knight walkthrough, where we begin probably Miyagani Island. But there also will be a video coming out in between then, early next week on the main channel, so stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. DC Guy01 and Batman, signing out. Bye, guys.